We're here actually with with Rodney. Me and Jeremy are going to actually ask him some questions. A little bit about Rodney is that he's from the Bronx, New York. He's in a band. He's done music for over 38 years, and he is actually going to tell us about it. So I'm going to hand it over to Jeremy, and he can ask the first question.
So, Rodney, wow,
Man, Jeremy.
I remember you being on my wall when I was a kid because I used to make art collages with Rolling Stone magazine and all that stuff.
Yeah.
It was on my wall.
That-
and your
that
face
is-
was on my wall.
That is such a compliment.
So I have to ask you, when did you actually first start, man? And what band were you in?
All right, well, I gotta tell you the truth. I started off at 16 quickly, with Silent Rage. That was 82. By 84, I'm playing with Charlie. Anthrax came along and shit. They're monsters. You know what happened to them. I never thought that band was gonna push it, man. I gotta tell you the truth. They were getting sloppy and shit.
They got big though.
They
got
pulled
big
it.
really
They
quick.
pulled it out. I mean, everybody in the band seems to be happy. Charlie, send that to you if you're watching this, man. Love you. Got to tell everybody about how we couldn't find a guitarist though. Remember when we were playing together at your house and shit? Up and I was using Frankie's amp and everything and shit.
I'm sure he's got a ton of memories and stories.
Oh man, this is classic. Me and Charlie tried to get a guitarist so bad. Nobody could even keep up or even think of playing with us. And people like you guys are freaking crazy. You know what I mean? Because we were going nuts, man. Now this is pre-Anthrax and all that crap like that. Even though they say Metallica at the time, who was the sister band. That's when all the moshing really started. But come on, man, if you look at the older albums, look at Tank, look at Saxon. I mean, look at these
Look at
bands.
all
They
time
were
bands.
rocking and rolling
Yeah, they
and
were.
shit,
Yeah, they
man.
were.
I mean, you had your bands like Triumph where you had to listen to it, it sounded good, but you had your underground bands. There's some goddamn good stuff out there. And even though some of the music is just too heavy for me, still seeing some outrageous musicians doing it, My love to everybody out there. I know how hard it is.
All right, Jake,
Now,
do you have a question for him?
Do you want to tell them the story here before I even venture?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, hit it with it.
It turns out that Rodney fractured his arm, or did you break it? Or you
Wrist.
Fractured his wrist. So he actually has a bass for us. So we're gonna see what he's gonna end up playing. I'm kind of curious to hear what he's gonna be playing. But one question first: what brought you to Las Vegas?
Well, gotta tell you the truth. My mother loved it here, and I wanted to make her happy, so I had a house for her out in Port Jefferson, and got rid of that sucker, and came out here, and she died a year later. May she rest in
Oh
peace.
man, I'm sorry to hear that, buddy.
You know,
I'm sorry to
and
hear that.
then, from that point on, I'm pretty much, stuck here, screwed, type of thing.
That's
you know.
Vegas. Everybody gets screwed
Yeah,
when they
yeah,
come to
everybody gets
Vegas.
screwed.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you
There's
one
no
thing.
winners here in Vegas.
Thank God I'm not
We're
a
the
gambler or
winners.
something.
We stay
because
out of the
I'll lose.
casinos. Unless we're
You
doing
know?
shows, we don't gamble.
No, man, I got see us people that are here.
We learned.
We don't go. We go in there with $10, right? It's like I expect to piss off this $10, and if you make more than that $10, you put the $10 back in your pocket. Now you play with $3. Now I'm serious.
So enough about gambling.
All right,
before we
yeah,
go.
let's be
I want to hear
serious.
some music. Do you guys want to hear
Yes,
some
yes.
music?
Let's hear some music. What
Hey,
you got for us,
how about
Rodney?
some? Do you know some Iron Maiden?
I can throw some. I
Rush
got
or
some copies
something?
at you.
No, I was
Rush.
told that you have
Rush.
something
Rush.
for us.
Well,
Yeah,
I do have the original
Nice.
song, but let me play that last. Let me play a couple of things for you just so you get an attitude. Now, he
Okay.
mentioned Rush. I happen to be a Geddy Lee freak.
Okay.
So let's...
Let's do this. Rodney the Rock, you guys. Here we go. call me the working man. 'Cause that's what
Something like that. Who the hell remembers that? That's old school. That, I haven't played that in 100 years. Used to love Bite Tour and the Snow Dog live. Just jamming to it. When I did it with me and Louie live, people
That
thought
sounded
we
amazing.
were freaking crazy.
That was
man.
amazing, man. That was amazing. Good props. I gotta give you props on that. How about something new? You got something new coming?
All right, well, listen, I got Slippage, the new band, which Jeremy happens to be the keyboardist for. I
We'll be
wrote-
playing that in the future stuff.
Yes, we have 2 albums worth of material going. One of these songs right here, I wrote for the band. It's a little bit commercial, I thought. So I laid it on Jeremy, and he likes it. So
There's not much I don't
this
like
song
from
is
this.
called "Messed Up."
Oh, that's perfect for this show.
Yeah, definitely, 'cause we're totally messed up.
Got to do an introduction. All right, yeah, let's be serious now.
All
All
right.
right, that was awesome. You're very
Man.
talented.
Thank
and
you,
everything
thank you.
else.
And
Thank you.
Yeah,
Appreciate that.
Yeah, so you're gonna actually catch Rodney as a regular on our show and everything. So you're gonna see actually what hot mess he's gonna make in the hot zone because
Rodney's the chef too.
well,
Yeah,
yeah,
yes,
Rodney
he
also
is a
cooks.
chef.
So we will
went to
be.
cooking school in New York.
Yep, yeah, top of the class. I
Yeah.
remember you, Mr. Snore, 110. You the man.
Yeah, now keep in mind they're going to do a much better job than me in the kitchen. So be prepared to learn some really good dishes. So we're going to actually wrap it up, and we hope you guys have a good day or night, whatever streaming platform you're on. And like always, if you want to see a hot mess because you think your life is a hot mess, check us out because if anybody is worse than anybody else, it's us. So that way you can also learn what not to do.
We're really a hot mess.
Exactly.
At least
I'll
you
see
get
what this-
instructions on not what to do when you're watching these lunatics. So this is good.
Exactly. So we will see you on the next episode as I get food thrown at me from my dish. All right, we'll catch you later, everybody. Have a good one.
I've been pickled.